Oh, hey, what's up? What's up?
Also, I was surprised to learn that this next fraternity that's singing, Beta Theta Pi, is in fact, I searched them up on their website, and I saw that they are nationally a singing fraternity.
I know. I in fact often peruse the Beta Theta Pi website, and I listen to the absolutely lovely renditions that they have posted on there. I mean, they really, I was listening to one in fact.
Right, the Lord of the Rings medley.
No, yeah, the Lord of the Rings. It was last year. The Lord of the Rings medley. It touched my heart, and it yanked it out and put it right back in. It was the most tender, touching experience I've had in a long time, and I love Beta so much.
Wow.
Really,
Russell, why? I didn't know that you felt this way about Beta. Why?
No.
Okay.
The truth is, I really want to be a Beta baggie, and
yeah. Really?
Yeah. No, I really just think becoming an honorary member of Beta would really complete my sophomore year.
You're going to become an honorary member of Beta by dressing up like this and just complimenting them? That's it?
Yeah. Kill them with kindness.
Okay, well, to each his own, I guess.
Tonight, performing an original song called Bone Creed Vare, Beta Theta Pi. No? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, boys. Theta is coming on next.
Yes.
What is that?
That's the Theta hand sign? Hand sign, yeah.
That's the Theta hand sign?
Yep.
That's terrifying.
Well, I mean, you usually don't bare your teeth.
It seems like, though, sorority hand signs have always been kind of a mystery to me. They seem like very close to like a gang sign.
Please elaborate.
I imagine like, you know, like two Theta alumnus. Just walking down the street, and then they see each other and they're like, oh. Like that, or maybe it's two Alpha Phi, right? And then it's like, or something like that.
But if they're not the same, then it's a little awkward. Yeah, I understand.
Right? Yeah, it's like it would be.
Right. No, I've always wanted to have my own personal hand sign that I could share with my friends, but it's not funny. But every time I try and do something, it just ends up being dangerously close to a gang sign.
Yeah.
I try to do blog with my hands, but then
that looks a lot like blood.
Yeah, it looks a lot like blood. So I mean, I haven't really gotten into anything yet, but you know, I would rather not get into anything at all.
Yeah, any trouble at all. Better not to flash the hand signs, but I think you need more than just be flashing them to yourself. Okay. Well, seems like the next group up is Theta. So Theta, please enter the stage.
I wish you guys could have seen us backstage. We were literally just like jumping with joy.
It's like your favorite song!
That was amazing. If any of you who haven't played Portal, you should really just go and play Portal. It's amazing.
That's from the video game.
Speaking of lovely women, we want to thank Aswag and Webb for putting this on, and especially Carissa Wagner and Alexander Schaefer who have been really organizing this whole thing. So,
would not be possible without these two.
And also, thanks again to our lovely judges who are judging the
making the point decisions.
And once again, just to remind you about the People's Choice Award. After the show is done, you can go up, give money to your favorite performing group, and then the winning group, all of the money donated will go to that group and to their charity. So keep that.
Head out into the lobby and donate a couple bucks to your favorite charity. Russell, nice shirt.
Oh, thank you.
That is a lovely shirt. The unpretentious... Oh, lo and behold. Wearing the same shirt.
You know, this is a regular...
Whitman institution.
I don't know, it doesn't feel the same anymore.
I'm not... To be honest, I'm about done with these Whitman institution jokes. I think what's funnier is the story of how we got these jokes.
Yeah. About a week ago, when Jake and I were we were like, we need to start.
We're like, no, we're going to do this.
We went onto Facebook and we just posted, "Dear Whitman community, we're going to be hosting a choral contest and we need some Whitman puns. Please, the best ones will be in the show."
And who else would post 15 comments like straight in a row than last year's host of choral contest, Sam Alden?
Within 10 seconds of us posting, he had given us his first one.
15.
Yes. And then 15 right away. And my favorite is actually the last one, which is anyone taking these as seriously as I am? Apparently not, because still he's the only one to comment.
And then, in fact, Sam, as you all know, is part of Varsity Nordic, and we asked if we could go to a Varsity Nordic show and suggest that they do a scene with just Whitman puns. And you're like, oh yeah, sure. And so then we just wrote those down.
So really, it's Varsity Nordic who came up with all these jokes. So if you like them, it's them that came up with them. And if you don't like them, it's still our fault because we let them get through.
Put them through.
But yeah, seriously, give it up for Varsity Nordic and Sam Alden for coming up with these jokes.
And also, give it up for our next performers, Choral.
Well, it may say in your programs, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it does say that Alpha Phi is slated to perform, but sadly, they are not going to be able to make it tonight.
Much to our dismay.
Yeah, we actually, we were pretty psyched to have Alpha Phi singing tonight. Obviously, they were a sorority way back in the day, but then they returned this year. And when we heard that Alpha Phi was obviously going to be performing, we wanted to know if they'd ever won choral contest before.
So we searched the archives. We went to Memorial, nothing in Memorial. We went to the library, go into the archives, and the reference librarian there to help us. Very nice.
Very nice.
And she took us through as much as she could and tried to find if Alpha Phi had.
Yeah, and we were looking through the yearbooks and we were like, wow, this is actually going to be a lot of work. And then we stopped. And I mean, they're not here, so let's just leave it up to mystery.
It's really, I mean, it's no.
The next three performers are actually the winners from last year's choral contest. You may also notice Teak is not performing tonight.
Well, here's my guess. Teak was getting ready for this event, it's in my head, and they were getting their suits on, and then somebody pulled the fire alarm.
Yeah,
and they couldn't make it out left, and like, oh, we're half naked, we can't go to this thing.
So, the next act is Indie Men, and
the next three acts, in fact, will be last year's winners.
I just said that.
Oh, you got it.
Okay,
take it away, Indie Men.
Indie Men. Well, we're nearing the end of the night. There's only two more groups that have to perform, and it's been a really, really lovely choral contest so far. Jake, wait.
Russell.
Come out here, yeah.
Russell, I am so excited.
Why
as I was putting this back on again.
Yeah, why do you have your tuxedo on?
Russell, the indie women are coming.
The indie women are performing.
I was doing the calculations backstage. I was thinking to myself, okay, so 30% of the women here are in sororities. Then there's already a 60 to 40 ratio of women to men here on this campus.
Yeah.
So that leaves 70% of all the women left about to come up on, that's like 800 women we have to greet up on the stage. So I thought, well, there's no better way to greet. All these women have to dress up a little bit. I mean, come on.
Okay, First of all, I think your math is a little bit off. Second of all, it's not...
Is it?
Not... Yeah, I think it's more around like 640, something like that. But I think not all the indie women are going to be performing. I'm pretty sure they have to volunteer for this sort of thing. It's maybe going to be like 30 or 40 tops, roughly. And even if it was, you really think they're just going to like run to you if you're wearing a tuxedo?
Look who's talking, okay, mister? I'm going to dress up for the betas. You take the betas, okay? I'll take 800 women any day.
To each his own, I guess. Next is indie women. Hey. Well, you know, we're really excited. Up next is the last group of the night, and after this, the judges are going to tabulate the scores. The Choral is going to come up on stage and lead us in a rendition of the Whitman hymn. Then we're going to announce the winners, and then you can go out into the lobby and vote for People's Choice Award.
Yeah, we're probably wondering why we're wearing our bathrobes. We were just trying to do another, quick change backstage, and we couldn't quite make that one in time. So we just threw on our readily handy bathrobes and came on out here. It was either that or we'd come out naked. So,
and you say that, but we chose to come out in robes because if we had come out naked, it really would have just ruined the raw sexual appeal of our next group, the Testosterone. So yeah, we're just gonna go backstage and drink some tea and get
cross our legs. Nick and the Testosterone. I kind of like being in this bathroom, actually.
Yeah, me too. Choral, if you haven't yet noticed, if you're in Choral, please come up to the side entrance so we can come on stage and sing the Whitman hymn.
The next performance will be the Whitman College Choral, of which both Russell and I are a part.
Indeed.
And they'll be coming up to sing the Whitman hymn and we will leading you through it.
And while they're doing this, the judges will be tabulating their scores. You can go be donating money for the People's Choice Award, and then as soon as they're done, we're going to announce the winners. Yay!
It's been a real pleasure hosting you guys tonight.
It's been a real pleasure. Thank you so much.
For all of the singing groups.
Yeah. A round of applause for the singing groups. A round of applause for Webb and Aswan for putting this event on. And also, last but definitely not least, a round of applause for Sound and Lights for doing all of this magical stuff. Okay, I think...
As much as I would like to mic myself for this next performance.
Yeah, I don't think that's okay. The lyrics for the Whitman hymn are on the back of your programs if you haven't noticed. Sing along, whether you know the tune or not.
I think it's my favorite song to sing in Choral.
Come on, sing.
If I'm not perfect.
Give it up for Choral, yeah!